Hello everybody, it is Kami here, and today I'm going to be primarily talking about one, a new story that I am working on, two, this character design that I'm doing, and a bit of small talk in between. So yeah, for some backstory, the character I am currently drawing on the screen is one from my new story, and if you follow me on TikTok, then you probably know that I had another story that I was posting, but it is currently on hiatus because I just totally had like writer's block a bit. So yeah, that one is on hold for a little while, but I will get back to it, I promise you. I have like half of the next chapter written, but it's just not there yet. So yeah. So for this new story that I am working on, it is kind of like a personal story about, like, based on my life, like very loosely based on my life, because for privacy reasons, obviously, for people in my life and for me, a lot of the events have been dramatized. Some are true, but I will not disclose whether like which ones are true and which ones are not true. So yeah, like I'll just kind of leave that up to your imaginations and you guys can guess if you feel like it. But yeah, this is kind of like a very personal story for me, so I'm really excited to work on it. And the character I currently have on the screen is her name is Kazumi Sato. That's her Japanese name. She is a black girl, African American, however you want to say it. I personally just call myself black. So yeah, her American name is Cara Langston. So a part of her backstory as to why she has two different names is that she met a guy from overseas, and they, like, you know, fell in love, you know, the whole love story thing, and then eventually she moved to like his home country to like be with him when his like schooling was up, because they met during school. And basically it was like a lot of drama between her and the family, them not liking her. You know, they wanted their son to be with someone from there and not a foreigner. So yeah, it was a lot of drama. And yeah, he was actually supposed to be married to someone else. Like, they had already arranged a marriage and he came back with her. So, you know, I suppose his parents weren't too happy about that. So she, you know, to try to help things and make things better, she changed her name, which is why it is now Kazumi Sato and not Cara Langston. They had two children together. She has twins, Runa and Tayo, a boy and a girl. Runa is the girl and Tayo is the boy. They're 5 years old, and basically her husband left her after the two kids were born. So I would say about when they were like one or so, so like after a year or so, like he left her, and she kind of had to pick up the pieces and like left the family home because they were staying with his family, which is why there's probably so much drama too, because it's like they were living at his family's home. And yeah, so that's kind of like just the gist of like her background. I don't want to say too much and spoil the whole story, but yeah, that's just like a background of her life. And I'm like super excited to work on this story, because I haven't been this excited to work on a story in a while. And I find it a little bit easier, especially doing something that's closely related to my life. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the story once it's out and stuff. And Um, let me see if I can find more information. I have like a whole list of stuff. Um, but she does have two best friends too. One friend is Junko Akintoye. Her best friend is married to an African man, which is why that's Akintoye is her last name. And then her other friend, Kazumi's other best friend, Rei Kurosawa, she's half black, half Japanese. And yeah, they basically help her through like her journey of life. It's kind of like a comedy, romance, slice of life type thing. There's a little bit of drama in there, obviously, but yeah, that's just kind of like a little background on her and some of her friends. I haven't finished her other friends' background completely yet, so that's why I can't really tell you anything about them, but Kazumi is like the first character I worked on. I can't tell you about her husband. He was actually traveling abroad when they met. And yeah, he left her for another woman, and then I think currently where the story is at now, he's living with her. But yeah, sorry, I totally just like lost my train of thought. But yeah, this, I think for Kazumi's design, this is probably like the second or third sketch. I really just wanted to like solidify like an idea with color, so eventually at the end there will be color and stuff, but this is probably not going to be her final design. I really do like the ending of her design. Like, I think the colors go well together. I think it reflects her personality well. I don't want to spoil too much, but like when I was designing Kazumi, I wanted her design to reflect who she was in like the present and not who she was in the past. Obviously I will have a design for her in like how she was in the past and stuff, but her current design is kind of like a reflection of like all the things that she's gone through and like where she is now. I think if I had her a design of what she looked like in the past, it probably it would make a lot more sense if it's like side by side, like, okay, wow, this makes sense why she looks like this now. But I mean, that's kind of something you'll discover as you go through the story with her. But I really wanted to reflect like her confidence and also her style, because again, she is a mother of two children, and I know in this modern day and age it's not as controversial for like moms to dress in certain ways, but she's definitely not someone who dresses she's definitely not somebody who dresses modest. She has a very fun, like bubbly personality, and I wanted that to kind of reflect in her clothing style, despite the fact that she is a mother, kind of just to portray like, hey, like even though you're a mom, like you can still be you know, because I find that a lot of moms probably can relate to this. Sometimes after you have children, it is hard to kind of like, it's kind of hard to like remember who you are, like, and hold on to your identity after having children, because your identity gets so wrapped up in your children, you know, and not probably more so stay-at-home moms than working moms, because I mean working moms, I mean I'm sure they have their own struggles too. I was a working mom at one point. Right now I'm just going to school, but I was a stay-at-home mom for like a very long time, and I stopped dressing up the way I love to, you know, and I stopped going out as much. I was mostly inside. Like, I just didn't feel like me anymore. And so I wanted her design to sort of reflect that she has come a long way, and that, like, you know, she's confident in like who she is now. Like, she's happy about her place as a mother, she's happy as her place as herself, you know, she's kind of found like her confidence in who she is, like, again. So that's kind of the design that you guys are seeing me draw today, is just like present Kazumi. If you guys are interested, maybe I can do a drawing and go more in depth about Kazumi's design for the past, you know, just to kind of counteract this. But I will be drawing some of the other characters as well, here and there. It's not just going to be mainly focused on my story on my channel, because I want to have a little bit of diversity. I'm not I'm not too great at tutorials, but if there's anything you guys want to see, feel free to just like let me know, you know, just let me know if there's anything that you would like to see a tutorial on, and I will do my best to kind of help. But for the most part, I think a lot of my videos will be more like talking, showing character designs. I might do some fun challenges here and there. I know I did the make your own OC challenge for Sam Does Arts. I haven't finished the drawing yet because I've been so busy with school and working on these designs and then doing my school projects. Like, I think 2 days on Monday I have a logo design due for class, but I think I've already finished that. We're supposed to do 2, but I think I have finished the other one. Actually, I finished the other one where the teacher's like, if you're done with the first one, do the second one. So I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, I'm like, I've been really busy with like school, and then I believe on Tuesday I have a portrait due because we're supposed to draw portraits of our classmates. So yeah, that's another thing that I have right next, like along with the projects that I have due. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more time to work on these characters, because I really only had time to work on Kazumi and I haven't had the time to really work on the other characters. I know we're going to be doing character design in class, but I don't know. I think the teacher wanted us, because we're supposed to be going to a museum and pick one of the paintings to inspire a character. So I don't think he really wants us to do like more personal projects, but I don't know. I haven't really finalized the designs for other characters, so maybe seeing something in the museum, because I believe it is the it has like the Asian like cultural images, so it's like from different Asian cultures. So hopefully maybe that'll inspire something, because my story does primarily take place in Japan, so maybe that will inspire the design for Rei or Junko or something. So yeah. So let me get back to the drawings. Started coloring now. So as for her hair, I was originally gonna go for like a normal like black color for her hair, but I was like, no, I kind of want it to be a little like, I have been watching a lot of anime, so I noticed that some characters who have darker hair, it's not really like actually dark, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it'll be like a blue black or like a brown black, or maybe it'll be black but like has like a purple tint to it, or maybe it has like a reddish tint to it. So I was kind of going for that sort of vibe with her hair. So like, even though her hair is supposed to be like black and dark, it's like has like a reddish tint to it. It does, I think I do darken it up later because I felt like this was a little bit too bright. So yeah, I'm like, I don't recall if I do or not, but yeah, I just wanted to do something a little bit different than what I would normally do, and just go for like, oh, she's black, there was a black hair. So yeah, or maybe she dyed her hair, I don't know. Like, I'm still fleshing out all these characters. Like, even though I have a whole story, like all the characters are still being fleshed out, so the story probably will be changed before I actually post anything about it. I did make her eyes pink. I was gonna go for brown, but I was like, no, I like pink, and the character is kind of based on me in real life, so I was like, well, my favorite color is pink, and I wanted to have pink eyes. I don't think that I know many dark skin characters in animes or mangas for that matter with pink eyes anyways. I feel like a lot of the times they're more pale with pink eyes, but correct me if I'm wrong because I have not watched a lot of anime in a long time. I'm like only just now catching up on anime, so like let me know in the comments if you know any other pink-eyed dark skin anime characters. It took me a minute to kind of figure out what color I wanted to do for her clothes, because I didn't want it to be too like bubblegum pop girly, but like at the same time I still wanted it to be bright and colorful enough to reflect like her personality and who she is like as a mom. Like even though she is a mom, she's still very fun, you know, she has her own style, her own personality and things. So yeah, I kind of went for like a more muted lavender. I think normally it would be a bit brighter, but I think it's a little more muted than I usually go because it's usually like really like bright. But I think these colors complement her very well. I think it also complements her hair really well. There's a possibility I'll probably go back and tone down the top, but I mean, as I'm editing this right now, it still looks like this, so maybe I'll go back and sort of fix that a little bit. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about the character. I'll be sharing more with you guys as my process goes along, but yeah, so for now, just, you know, enjoy the rest of this quick little speed draw. Alright, you guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.